Hello everyone, this is King Vector 11 back with another Modern Mondays episode, proving to you how Rockstar continues to support modding to the very day in which this episode was recorded and beyond. This episode was recorded on September 12th, 2021, which I have a little over 20 minutes of total footage, in which 10 minutes, the first 10 minutes, is the most important, showing what the modder has done up until the modder left the session, and the last 10 minutes shows, well, other unnecessary, let's say, events that has happened, in which I decided to showcase regardless. So, before I even get into the episode and explanations or whatever, I've been getting new comments, which, by the way, I like to say ahead of time, I very much appreciate. I don't want to start any hate or any, oh, terrible nonsense. That's not me, okay? I get it. It's a thing of GTA Online for those to pinpoint, target each other, slit throats, etc., etc. I'm not here to do that. I support the comments that I've gotten. Unless it's absolutely terrible, then of course they're gone. But regardless, I've been getting comments that have been stating that my intentions may seem futile, that Rockstar won't even do anything, and if you don't want to play the game, then just quit and move on. But here's the thing. Me making these videos, my intentions, first of all, is to just prove how Rockstar supports modding to this very day and beyond. But the reason why I do it is because I've just given up on how the game has just fallen apart. And I'm just here trying to showcase myself, saying, I'm here to care. By doing this, to say Rockstar. Doesn't matter how many people are modding, even the community, these members who are making comments like this, which I appreciate, who are saying that everyone mods. It's just a thing for Rockstar to wake up to when they finally realize, why has most of the community finally given up on the game? It's been going on for how long? How many people have been speaking about it for how long? And how long have we been ignoring it until it's finally too late? Whether it will happen to that day or not, that's up to fate to decide. But regardless, there are still going to be people out there buying shortcuts, there's still going to be people out there trying to play the game, and there's still going to be people trying to mod in 3 different ways. To mod and ruin other people's experiences, to mod to prevent other modders from ruining other players' experiences, or to mod to protect their self. But regardless, for a mod menu developer to care more about the game, let alone the fact that Rockstar themselves doesn't even care about their game anymore, as long as they keep making money off of it, expecting to make money off of it. It just shows that when I step into my bounds of trying to show videos like these to prove that I am not okay with these actions that Rockstar is allowing, just shows that at some point in time, this game could end up casually failing, if I must put it that way. So, regardless though, I appreciate the comments that I've seen. I very much appreciate it. I respect you guys for the comments, but these are the 2 main comments that I've gotten on my last video, in which I have chosen to showcase even before I get into the explanations of what this episode's modder has done. So, I just want to get that out of the way. Those are my intentions, and that's how I feel about the game, and that's why I'm making videos like these, for the purpose of exposing the fact that modding still goes on to this very day and beyond, that Rockstar supports. But I'm doing it out of my own pleasure and for how much I care about the game, much more than even Rockstar does, or potentially most others do. So I just want to show that. I just want to prove that. I just want to say that, just to get out of the way, for those who want to understand my intentions. And I don't want to make this intro any longer than I should have, rather. But that's all I wanted to say at the beginning of this video. So now, let's get into what I have caught from this modder on the day of September 12th, 2021 at around 11:03 a.m. Now let's get into the details of this modder. Now, after 20 careful minutes of review, I've never really been able to come up with a good name for this modder, so I decided to use some words that some members have said in the video that you may see in the chat, and therefore resulted in calling them the super bored modder. And I'll tell you why very soon, but before I get into this, I'm sure you may have heard the joke that says, what do you call a man with no body and no nose? Nobody knows. But have you heard of this one? What do you call a modder who fucks a session? A modder fucker. And that is potentially what this modder has precisely done, most probably out of ultimate boredom of the game. Especially that this episode was recorded on September 12, 2021, and the only repetitive content that was coming out during that time revolved around either driving or shooting. There's no story to understand, there's no lore to prove why things have happened. It's all just, here's a business, buy it, drive, shoot, drive, complete. The same repetitive scenario for every DLC coming out every so often while. Now don't get me wrong, back then, the Tuners DLC was probably one of the best DLCs that Rockstar has released in history of GT Online, particularly because they were very quick contracts that you can complete in up to 30 to 40 minutes each, from the start of your setups all the way until you finish the contract itself, which pays you over $100,000. That's a pretty good way to make money, especially if you're a good driver and you have a really good friend who could really shoot. But besides that though, I'm getting myself to another topic that I shouldn't. This modder already, okay? I can already see that regardless if it's using a mod menu or using in-game exploits to break in-game codes or whatever to be able to result in catastrophic failures such as unavailable content that you shouldn't even have, such as this figure right here, I'm still going to mention on the list that they have a modified outfit, as I should say, besides the fact that they have a dunce hat on their head that comes with the result of messing with many players' experiences to the point that Rockstar finally decided to wake up from their sleep for just a second, press a button, and then go back to sleep. And that really took motivation to wake them up, so congrats to you, player. Anyways, I'm also looking at their stats, and it could potentially, but not necessarily, be modified. Max stats on all, including mental state, with just level 108 RP with a KD ratio of 410. Now, I'm not saying this could be like a result that happened after really using mods just to make yourself look good, but it could just be a player who got really bored and tried to make themselves look good, regardless. So there's two things already on this list. Now let's go through a few details within the first 10 minutes during which I have caught this modder doing some godforsaken things before they finally left the session as of the 10-minute mark of this video. Now let's go through those details. Now this is a mod that has personally triggered me to opening OBS Studio to recording this modder, particularly for the main reason of them using the apartment teleport all players mod, where they basically use the most fancy, most expensive apartment because they only care so much. It's such an old mod that's been going on since like even before 2017. It's been going on for years. It's such an old mod and it gets boring to happen. So I'm like, yay, I got, it happened to me. I'm one of the old players now. Makes me feel old. Anyways, so yeah, this mod basically teleports everyone to a select apartment or garage, which now is this apartment. Well, before back then was this apartment, but now they're using some random garage like somewhere on the eastern side of the map near the Los Santos customs, near that ammunition and the gas station, that corner, somewhere around there. Yeah, they're using garage for that. And that's why I bought that garage, so I can actually go into my own. Anyways, that's a way to bypass their mod. So there's that. That happened. That initiated me to record this. And so from the previous time back then, when I made the previous recording of the previous modder that was already uploaded, I decided to try and see what would happen if I reported and kicked this modder. And this was the result. So I had to show visual proof that this happened, but yes, they spawned vehicles from other players, which exists, unfortunately enough. But that exists, that happened. As well as the ability from how I'm able to explain this without a mod menu, they're able to mask their identity using other players' names in the mutual session to basically announce a player kill. They're able to mask their account with other players' names generally. That was the thing back then. It was really annoying for that to happen, but yeah, that was the thing of the past. Thankfully. I don't think it exists anymore, but I could be speaking too soon. Also, you may very well see this in the recorded footage that I will show you at the end, or near the end of after this explanation. But these vehicles, I would personally believe, are ghost vehicles, because you're not even able to enter them. They're just like inexisting entities that the game doesn't even know it's there. So I would just call it ghost entities, rather. And this mod, of course, I've mentioned before, but it is not getting old. I killed another person somehow. Now, at first, I wouldn't know what to be able to call this, considering they aren't really using explosive bullets, otherwise all of their bullets would have blown up. So I would just safely call this effect explosion at the trigger of their mouse, whatever it could be. Regardless, effect explosion caused by a player, let's say, since at the end it showed in the kill feed that I was killed by this modder who used this explosion effect. Oh yeah, remember last episode I had objects spawned and locked on my body? Yeah, I have static objects from this modder spawned on my body, first starting off with a UFO, followed by a cannabis tree. How original. Now I'm a really high UFO. And even if it may not be a tree, I'm still calling it a tree because it has wood on it, as you can see. That's the brown wood thing. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Oh yeah, and if you pay attention to the radar on the bottom left, I want you to precisely look for this long at the red dot that's now on the top left of the radar. Just look very closely. And I'm gonna zoom out the radar even. But look, the blip is no longer there, and it's now all the way down on the highway, which confirms teleports. And before I forget, this modder was also using Spambot, using every player's name in the mutual session. And unfortunately, that is all that I've caught up to this moment of this episode, which is up to the 9-minute and 50 mark more or less, until the modder has left. For whatever reasons, I have no idea, but they probably tried to find another session to mess with. I don't know. I do not understand the intentions of certain modders like this, but I would just assume that they've been really bored and just did it for the fun of it. So beware if you're trying to do grinding sessions or if you're trying to make money off of your businesses. For those who still do these things, I know there may be, in contrary, some who believe that who grinds in this game anymore. You'd be surprised. There are still players out there who really don't care much about modding or modders and just want to play the game to make money, to play the game, to buy businesses, make money off of it, etc., etc. Not everyone has the intention to join a session and mess with other players' experiences, grief their cargo, or use mods, and fuck around and find out type of shit, type of, whatnots. There are still players out there who grind in this game. There may not be as much as before, from what I have seen in my previous many years of playing this game on public sessions, but I can say there are still some out there who grind still in this game. So just to put it in short and to clarify everything that I have caught within the 10 minutes of this modder being in the session was all these effects and potential effects that they have had. For how long and whenever it's been caused, I'm unaware of that, but for sure though, what triggered me to record this was the apartment teleport. Then after you discover in this episode a modded outfit, the ability to view and block reports and kicks, they're able to spawn vehicles from other players, they're able to effect explode player with kill feed, Of course, as you can see, that's the best way I can put it, rather. He could spawn objects onto players. You could also spam bot using all players' names in a mutual session, and they also use teleports. And again, I've also said potentially cut with, because it could be true, but unknown, rather, whether it is true or not, but still potentially out there, that they have been caught with modded stats, which is their stamina, strength, shooting, etc., all being pretty much up there, as well as a modded KD, which doesn't look normal for a player to have so much KD unless they've just been killing players endlessly upon days, months, years. Especially that their account was actually, let's say, up since 2013, so they could have been a player from the beginning of time, but who knows? Nobody may know. Now, that's all that I personally have to show in this part of the footage, because everything else after the 10-minute mark is me going through some tough GTA Online times that I'm pretty sure most of you could relate to without even a modder being in your session. Regardless though, for those who want to watch that moment, go right ahead. For those who wants to watch the entire 20 minutes of this entire footage of the modder caught and some GTA Online gameplay that was of course in relation to right after this, go right ahead. But near the end of this video, besides the 2 comments that I've already shown, that I've already showcased at the beginning of this video, because I just want to get that off of my mind to show my intentions of making videos like these and uploading them, which is to not only expose Rockstar supporting modding in this game, because I've already made videos in the past, for those who may have just been new to the channel, about how Rockstar has a really strong correlation with supporting modders who ruin other players' experiences with the intention to ruin their experiences, but they do not like the modders who protect themselves or protect other players from other modders. Especially if they may not even have a mod menu to begin with, they're still at risk for being flagged for modding, because they, for whatever reason I may never know until I discover that sometime later, but Rockstar has a really strong correlation with such explanation, and I am afraid to say that it's unfortunately true with all the proof that I have collected, even from Rockstar support. How much they wish to turn a blind eye to all the issues going on with modding in this game. Now, I'm not going to make any more of an explanation any longer than the video really should be. For those who are interested to watch the next 20 minutes, go right ahead. For those who want to stay tuned to the very end to, let's say, read over the comments and to hear my reaction to those comments, go right ahead as well. For those who want to even stop watching until this moment, I respect that as well. For those who want to stop watching even like after I've shown the proof of all the mods that they've done, go right ahead as well. It's totally up to your choice. But for those who may want to enjoy the game, who may want to know who to avoid, who to be careful with, or where you want to go, what you want to do, etc, 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 it may be good for them as well, to also know what could be going on in this game, besides the fact that they would anyways be cautious about anyone, rather. My gosh, my throat keeps doing this and I hate it. It's there for them to have a reference to say what to be careful of. Regardless though, I try my best, being a non-modder in this game. Catching modders, imagine that. But anyways, that's what I'm going to make an explanation of. Alright, now this is 20 minutes of footage and whatnot, so enjoy watching all of this. But mind you, that was back in the day when I thought I would just make this episode and upload it right away. But I decided to give a new format, a more, let's say, appealing format to this. Now, I don't want to make this part any longer. I hope you guys did enjoy watching up until this moment. For those who want to stay tuned up until the very end of the video, go right ahead. Because at the end of the video, I will be reviewing and reacting to certain comments from my previous Modders Caught video of a Modder Monday episode, which was back then 108, today being 109, or Modder 109. Alright, enjoy the footage of everything that I have personally caught. back in the not so much of a good old days, but still decent days of GTA Online of September 12th, 2021. Right, this is amazing. We have yet another modder. Apparently it's AMC Dave, who has an alien dress, I guess, shirt thing, whatever. But in here it says no. I wonder, let's pull this out. Let's do this again. Wonder if we report and kick. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. My goodness. Oh, now I'm killing people. Oh, now I'm killing people. Logic. Watch it happen again. Oh wait, a car suicide or something? Well, there are a bunch of adders. I guess I'll drive one. I don't know. Maybe if it doesn't explode, I'll be happy. Okay, never mind. Oh, I killed someone again, somehow. Oh, I killed someone again, somehow. Oh, finally, back to normal. Hey. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Okay. That is a fish. Yeah. Yeah. And they have an A. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh my god. I'm UFO now. Not UFO fat shaming here, but like for real. Oh god, no. I'm a fat UFO now. What the heck is there? AMC Dave. The patch money dropping. Now, I'd like to personally interrupt this moment in the video for those who may like to comment and say that there are still abilities to money drop, etc, etc. Mind you, this episode was recorded on September 12th, 2021, and I made a video personally after discovering that money drops were more or less officially patched, as I thought would have been, back on August 27th, 2021. The ability to money drop in many ways has been completely cancelled for many players to see, because all Rockstar did with money drops was they have basically implemented a measure where the modders who drop the money can only see the money themselves, but anyone else who wishes to have money drops, they're not able to see it. Rather, it's the briefcases or dollar bills or whatnots that are being dropped by the modder. Unfortunately though, to this day, which I'm recording this on January 15th, 2024. Yeah, about 3 years later, more or less, like 2 to 3 years later, fortunately enough. Yeah, by now, modders have found a new way to money drop, which is through collectibles, especially, and Rockstar may not really know this that much. So they may think that because we patched it once, that means it's officially fixed. That's in Rockstar's eyes, but to the modders, they have new ways. They're motivated. The fact that I've mentioned at the beginning of this episode, the fact that the mod developers have more motivation to, let's say, upgrading the experience for this game compared to Rockstar is light and day. And that's what makes the game fall apart. Besides many other aspects, people going each other's throats could be another thing, but hey, I'm not here to judge. But if you're here to do that on this channel, yeah, I don't allow that. I'm just gonna say that at the very least. Anyways, I just want to go through that quick note. But yeah, for sure, money dropping has a new alternative by the mod menus, though Rockstar thinks they patched it. That's all I wanted to say for this part. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the footage of this video. They patched money dropping. Oh. Oh god. You. Taz Major person. Taz Major, you frick. Get me out. Oh god. Well, if I run up to actually, oh my god, oh, now I have a tree. Oh, so now I have a tree. I'm gonna fill with a tree. Oh god. Now this is gonna drive people nuts, so let's just go in first person. You help me. you help me. This Miss person is like, what the heck? Oh. Oh my god. Alright. Help me! Say, oh my god. Oh my gosh. Far. Oh no. What? What? Oh my god, no. No, it's that. No, get away from me. I can't run anymore. I don't even know what's going on. Like, in front of me. It just went like all the way up. It's just gone now. Oh god. Oh, there's only like 10 people. We are the only 10 except that one person and 2 people, yeah. Person just teleported. You see? Person just teleported. He's right there now. Oh gosh, where did I just walk into? Yeah, everyone's just, we're leaving the session now because we are all done with AMC Dave GME. Alright, let's see. Show profile. They've been a member since 2013. See, okay, so they're part French too. Okay, they're in Quebec. Defend the nightclub, stop the police raid? Are you for real? I have to stop a damn police raid? When I have a freaking UFO on me? Can I even? I wonder. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait. Okay, the monitor left. Let's see if I can actually do this. See, I don't know what's going on, but like, I think Los Santos is at peace in this corner. I have no idea. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. We're just gonna keep driving this... Keep running this way. Okay, I think it's all good now. I think all the crashing noise is gone. For the time being. Oof. Oh, I think it's coming back. Okay, there you go. Alright, I'm here actually. Yep. I don't know how to kill them, though. Like, where are they? Like, they're not even on the map, they're just like underground or something. Oh gosh. That's it, he's dead. That's it, he's dead. That's how you kill them. You just run to them. Oh, that's even easier. Oh, that's even easier. Ha! Wow. I didn't think that was actually possible, but it is. Oh, there's the helicopter. Wow. Right, let's see where these guys are. Oh. Wow, it's actually everything is possible with a freaking sniper. Imagine that! You can bypass hacks being set on you with a sniper. That's it. Oh, yeah, that's what happens. I don't know where they are now. I don't know where they are now. Sheesh. Poor guy. Where are they? Like, what if I just push them out here? Unless maybe they're underground. I don't know. Good question. I don't know. Wait, that was someone. Oh gosh. How do I finish all this? Oops. Ooh. Oh. Now it's the last person. Wow. I somehow still stopped the police raid. Wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. I feel so bad for Chef. You know what? Oh, gosh. I feel so bad. Oh gosh, I feel so bad for... Oh, okay. Oh.
It's over? Hey, great. I don't want to be Mr.
Oh gosh. This is like the whole wave of everything. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, and I just jumped. Oh, and... oh, I'm actually losing the cops somehow. Somehow I'm losing the cops. Nope. Okay. So now we know officially some cops have aimbot or wall assist. Interesting. Anyway, I think that's all I'm gonna record. Yep. Thank you for watching this modder cut. On top of that, the fact that I somehow still did the police raid somehow successfully with magic. Yeah. Interesting. I'm still losing the cops, by the way. Yeah, I lost the cops. I lost the 4-star wild level just doing that. Oh. Jesus. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Alright, peace out. And now for those who have waited until this very moment, the comments from the previous video. If you stay to this very moment, actually, I'm surprised considering this episode was pretty long on its own and I've had to explain many intentions from previous comments on the previous video. Regardless though, here are some other comments on the previous Modern Mondays episode that I would like to share with you guys and express how I feel about the, you know, expressions being given, comments being given, which by the way, I would like to say right now, I definitely appreciate the comments very much, so thank you very much. And I would just like to add this as some extra time to, let's say, whoever is interested. So let's start off with the first comment that I would like to showcase from the previous video, because there's not many comments to go through anyways, but still, some important comments. Here you go. This person has stated that some menus notify them that you report them, and most have a feature that reverse reports them, so you end up reporting yourself. The first part, I very much understood clearly, especially when many modders I have previously caught in the past would be like, if you would report them, they would just go into chat and say, hey you're a B or something, or you're a C word, or you're a dumbass, or some other bullshit word, whatever the heck. Yeah, I definitely know that for sure. I'm not new to the game, and I definitely study modders, and I'm sorry that I haven't expressed detail upon detail to say what everything that I have personally caught in every video. Otherwise, every video would probably be like 2 hours long to say, this is what I know about modders, blah, 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 and then go to the video. That would not make sense. Still, though, the second part, though, although I am not aware, although not surprised that this is true, most have a feature that reverse reports players who try to report the modder, which ends up reporting yourself in the end. That part, I'm not surprised happens. But I was not really super aware of it actually being the case scenario. And yet, every time I use this, I must have either been really lucky or Rockstar just might know that I am one of the most legitimate players out there. Especially that Rockstar ends up looking to me like every once in a while, going like, I wonder what this is happening. And then something happens to me or some godforsaken whatnot happens, and well, thankfully, I'm not a modder, so Rockstar has nothing to target me with. But still, I appreciate that comment, and thank you very much for notifying me of that, and I'm still going to report modders regardless. just to ensure that even if the report reverse reports, that Rockstar will look at something, since if it ends up reverse reporting, making me report myself, it basically would tell me that Rockstar would see a report regardless. So I'm still gonna keep up those reports, just to see the reaction of the modders, and if they do nothing, well, whatever. Anyways, next comment. This person, I really much love this comment. This person that stated, you know, GTA Online is fucked when you got mod menus to avoid other players who have mod menus. That couldn't have been said any better about this game. Yeah, when a modder has to mod to protect themselves from other modders, it's already a sign to show that Rockstar has failed miserably in making this game good, let alone good. And that's the sad part. I rock mods because it's practically impossible to play without one. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. That's why I have to play invite-only sessions now. Thankfully, they made that an option. Thank you for that, Rockstar, only like 10 years later. Every lobby over every joined... What? Every lobby over every joined I was trolled, but not with a mod made with protection from others. Oh, so this person's basically saying when they tried joining a public session legitimately, they got trolled, messed with, fucked over, and crashed, blah blah blah. But then, when they joined a online session with a mod menu in public, they were just not as bothered. That means they really have a good mod menu, or modders are scared of them, and they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, someone is better than me, someone's also on my level. Or maybe they're just... that modder probably just thought he could have his dick sucked and be like, yeah, shake hands, good for you, you're finally one with the modders. Or something, I don't know, I'm not saying this guy, I'm saying whoever might be in a public session who sees this guy with a mod menu, who would be like, yeah, good for you, or something, I don't know, still. Yeah, I agree, Rockstar should do more with this game, but the fact that they aren't just shows how miserable they are. With their billions of dollars of annual microtransactions, and they still are not hosting good sessions with protections. What the fuck? And now this comment. Pretty interesting, in my opinion. They said, I've been caught modding by someone like you. I use this so I can stay away from everyone. Fast cars and mayhem are cool when you aren't bothering someone, obviously. I respect that. Some people take this stuff too seriously. If GTA wasn't fucked up from the beginning and such a money grab, it wouldn't have been so much trash to begin with. I agree. I cannot, there's not one thing about that I can disagree with. I definitely agree. And I'm not saying it out of a script or to make myself seem funny. I very much agree. If Rockstar made this game good, playable, and enjoyable, without all of these modders fucking up your personal experience of the game, there wouldn't be other modders out there becoming a modder to protect themselves or to protect other players, to say, hey, protect them, blah blah blah, whatnot, whatnot, whatnot. It would be a good game, but Rockstar just doesn't care. Why do you guys not care? You know what? I have a theory, and I'm going to mention this very briefly. And it is very true. For those who may not be aware, somehow, I don't know, even I'm aware, and I just look on the internet like once a week on random stuff or links or whatever. The only time Rockstar will take care of a hacker is when the hacker touches them. And I'm talking about the GTA 6 leaks. Remember when the GTA 6 trailer was leaked, which was the second time Rockstar's services was, what was the word again? Breached, and the information was stolen? Yeah, that was the second time that Rockstar Services was breached and hacked into, where the first time was for 90 plus serious confidential content revolved around GTA 6 development, content, stats, etc, 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 codes, whatever. Even GTA 5 source codes were leaked, but I think they said that the codes were now updated and Rockstar made GTA 5 just as bad as it was before, but now in a different form or something. I don't know, frick, Rockstar's just that lazy. But still, the only way to take care of modding in this game or hacking is if all the hackers united against Rockstar, such as the mod menu developers themselves. But I don't think they're gonna go that far to put themselves in such painful positions just to make the game change or something. And it would just anyways make those mod makers have to shut themselves down because Take-Two is gonna be like, here's my big fat fucking dick, slap you silly, get yourself down, and that's it, get off the freaking session or whatever. And then they're gonna fall back asleep with a compensation request of $50 million from you guys. Still, though that's my theory, it may not be true, it may not ever happen, but that's the only way Rockstar will ever take care of hacking in their services. And I believe that is why Rockstar just doesn't want to host Rockstar dedicated sessions. And they're letting these sessions be hosted by players through their systems, through their internet, to ensure that Rockstar is completely safe and fine, because they don't want to spend the extra couple $100 on hosting dedicated protected sessions, let alone being able to hire the staff necessary to maintain these sessions for in case shit really hits the fan. And I'm talking about Buffalo diarrhea that hits the fan that Rockstar has to take care of urgently before GTA Online comes into a landslide stalemate of being completely corrupted to the point that it's unplayable by anyone globally. They're not going to go that far. That's why they would much rather anyone else outside of Rockstar to feel the pain, so that they can sleep peacefully, scratch their nuts, count the scrolls running down their street, and keep flipping these shark card microtransactions, GTA Plus incomes coming in on a daily basis, going like, look how good we are. Look how much you guys support us. Thank you. We're not giving you money to support you. We're giving you money because you made this game so fucking bullshit, it's unplayable. And that's why people resort to shark cards. Thank you very much, Rockstar. Now let's go to the next comment. This person quickly said, GTA's full of modders, nobody cares. Without any other context besides that. Well, here's the thing. I like to make this comment as quickly and shortly as possible, like this comment was meant written. So this person says, GTA's full of modders, nobody cares. Well, guess what? Me being the kind of nobody, I personally care, myself, to try and... well, besides the fact that I'm exposing Rockstar for supporting modding, especially the bad kind of modders, and getting rid of the good modders who are trying to make the game proper and good again as best as they could, and more enjoyable, let's say, protecting themselves for even the littlest part, I'm also making this video, or videos like these, to show how much I care about the game, and that I wish for change to happen. And the more... and I'm not even gonna try and request or beg or go down on my knees and offer like compensation for whoever wants to apply themselves. But if I have more people around me agreeing with my statement when I say that I wish for GTA to be better again, without Rockstar allowing shit like this to happen on their game, then maybe the more people are out there willing to sign petitions to say cancel microtransactions entirely from GTA Online, and I mean all microtransactions from GTA Online, then maybe with the intention to stop microtransactions to ensure Rockstar fixes their game properly, then maybe Rockstar might be motivated. But until that happens, I'm gonna keep making videos like these because me, personally, I care about the game being good. I don't care about Rockstar, how much dick they sucked and how much microtransactions they made. I care about it because it's a GTA game. I've played GTA since I was a kid, before I even went to school. Literally. I'm not shitting you. GTA 3, I eventually started playing San Andreas, and I enjoyed it. All I enjoyed was the music and driving around, that's it. Rarely ever the missions, but that's it. That's all I enjoyed. And it's because it's a Grand Theft Auto game. It's literally my childhood game, and that's why I wish good of it. That's why my motivation is based on so much besides these two things. Those two are the major concepts that I have on me, in my mind, on my conscience, to try and making videos like these. I know I said I want to make it short, but that's the shortest opinion I could make just quickly. Hope you understand though. Next comment from the previous video. This member, a really good friend personally, I've met a couple years ago in GTA Online. They have stated that that was their name when they had, that was when they had the old shitty name. Yeah, this person's a good friend. They are really chill until you start messing with them. They're chill, don't worry about it. But if you start messing with them, then of course they're gonna fight back, and they're gonna have friends, they're gonna fight back against you, and then you're going to have to cry and rage quit or something. Anyways. Yeah, so the last video, their name was shown in the video, and yeah. I'd like to say hello in this video. Though I haven't really seen you in the game itself, I still like to say hello. Anyways, moving on to the next and final comment, where it's a really long comment. This person states that they are a coder themselves. As you can see, like on the second paragraph on the top line, they have stated that they're coder themselves, and they've stated how generally how the report system, how the mod menus block the reports, etc, etc, etc. That's a very long story. Whoever wants to read it, whoever's interested, go right ahead, gain yourself some knowledge. But I didn't even have to read this. That was even written 6 days ago from when I snipped this just seconds ago to be able to show you guys in this video, as I'd like to, at the end of these Modern Monday episodes. But I've already had the general idea of this for like many months, maybe even years, honestly. Where it basically goes through, they go through this whole explanation on how a player report would be blocked and what it has to go through and so on and so forth. But I already understood it, even with the simplistics of, I report you, and you say it's blocked, and you know I reported you, and here you go. Oh. You see the report, now you're gonna be like, man, you such a snitch, you such a dumbass, why the hell you reported me for modding, you know Rockstar doesn't care, blah 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 blah. Well, I do. Anyways, so yeah, that's a very long story, but the only thing I really paid attention to most in this entire comment, which for some may seem as TLDR, which is personally what I call the idiot's disease of not wanting to read or gain knowledge because you want to remain dumb or whatever, but still that's your choice, and I don't judge. But for those who wants to read it, go right ahead, gain yourself the knowledge. But all I want to state of all this was what I highlighted, where they have mentioned on the top and bottom line specifically, where they say that they're glad to see another Modern COD episode. Thank you very much. I've been doing it for quite a few years, developing it as time goes. Thankfully, now I found a new way to format and make this good, I guess. Where he's waiting for the day, he, she, they, I don't want to judge pronouns, excuse me for that. But they're waiting for the day that I expose a modder that they've personally come across as well. Nice. I have a lot of episodes. Have fun watching them all until this day or something. Anyways, and at the last line, they said they thank me again for these and all of my videos, and to keep up the Modern COD series, and they love watching them. I appreciate it. After 100 episodes, and I finally get this comment. Guys, I like to give this as a motivation for you guys. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your hopes. Just don't give up. If you enjoy doing something, do it. Don't listen to those who are there trying to tell you you're shit, don't do it, quit YouTube, blah blah blah. Ignore them. There's a button that exists called hide member from channel. It's a very useful feature, I like to admit. I had to unfortunately use many times, but I really do not care to waste any energy on salty brain deads, whichever video it comes from. But don't give up and enjoy yourself, what you're doing. Because if you yourself enjoy what you're doing, then chances are there might be others who may enjoy what you're doing. It's like the common term that says, no one will respect you if you don't respect yourself, type of thing. If you enjoy what you like doing, some may enjoy what you like doing as well, and may follow up with you, may watch you, and may support you. And I would like to thank this person especially, though I've only met them for only a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months on my YouTube. I definitely appreciate this dude, and I wish to thank you so much for being around on my channel, and I appreciate it. Now, from a 20-minute episode, with how much explanation and how much comments I've gotten and yada yada yada, I hope you enjoyed it until this very moment, but this is today's Modern Monday COD video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, and yeah, almost an hour.